Halle Berry recently came out and talked about menopause and how she's progressing through life. This kind of goes back to something I was talking about. But yeah, she's definitely brave. She's definitely doing what she needs to do. See, here it is right here. Just looking for the paper with my deets on it. But Holly Berry talks menopause and says it feels like herpes, which I feel like is we definitely need to listen before we judge. But she said the discovery of menopause ruined her sex life. The doctor initially misdiagnosed what was going on with her as herpes. Apparently, she was having like a very dry vagina situation down there. Now, as a guy, I don't feel too comfortable talking on these kind of things, but I do understand that my audience is quite diverse and they will care about other stuff too. So, I'm gonna speak on it only just within her words and how she described the situation. I'll get my thoughts once we finish. Appeared to be suffering from she called it a dry vagina syndrome. I just don't like the way that sounds. It seems like you could really, you know, make fun of somebody with a situation like that. When I feel like we just need to look at it as a natural progression. Let's not put a syndrome on things that are a natural progression in life. Um, but yeah, doctor misdiagnosed it as herpes, and of course, when you got somebody that you're dating and the doctor says you this looks like a real serious case of herpes, it's going to cause some issues between you and that person that you're dating. So I think that's definitely something they probably had to work through extensively. But then the doctor did call back and tell them that it wasn't herpes, which is great. So ultimately, she's gracefully aging, yo. Let's have a look at some of these pictures here. Look at her. Wow. That's gorgeous. That's gorgeous. She's Holly Berry for a reason, y'all, and that won't be forgotten, can't be forgotten, and there's just no way to forget it. Very beautiful, beautiful lady. Now, I don't know about this showing your armpit hair thing. I think, I mean, if you got it, you got it. Everybody gets them, but I wouldn't just be showing it off like this. That's a pretty hefty little clump there. I mean, you're still beautiful. Look, it's right there next to her face. It's a beautiful face, but still. I do appreciate her being brave and coming out and talking about everything she's going through because when you live life in a silo, it's kind of hard to know where you are on the map with everybody else. Like sometimes you may be over here and be thinking you're exclusively going through something where everybody's body is going through changes. So I definitely want to promote more open conversation about just physical changes as you age on the male and female side of things. I think society will benefit greatly from that kind of open level of conversation. And it'll take a lot of the phobia away from because whenever you can raise your head higher in this society, I think that's a good thing, and the benefits are unmeasurable when you're able to raise your head higher in confidence. Knowing that you're not alone, knowing that you're part of a group. So, excellent work, Hollyberry. Thanks for sharing that with us, and we look forward to seeing more of your creations in the future as well.